get it together. Let's see if I can find my live on the YouTube. Close this. Close all that. Close all this. Close all this. Go to my page. Alright, where is... I don't see it. I don't know if it's, you know what I'm saying, tweaking a little bit or what, but I don't see it. Let's get back in here to my channel. There's got to be a way to do this. Let's go to subs. Back to my library. Let's see if I can figure it out. I'm trying to pull up the live broadcast from my YouTube stream on my TV real quick so we can get the audio a live check. I might have to use my phone though. Cause I don't see it on here, dog. I don't even know if you can do that, to tell you the truth, but we gonna learn today. All right, so I'm gonna pop out of there real quick, and then we're gonna come back. So as you can see, from my crossbar, I have No Man's Sky, which is my own personal favorite pastime. Lets me go out here in the universe and live that mental astronaut life. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of those people who, like me, study planetary science and like all that crazy shit out there, you want to live that life, that's me. I'm that guy. And I'm living that life in No Man's Sky. Oh, there's my live. Let's see. Hold that thought. Okay, let's go. That sounds so much better. That sounds a million times better. I'm glad y'all can hear me now. Welcome to my little studio. Y'all see my grandparents in the back? You know what I'm saying? Peep the grandparents. See my grandparents in the back? You know what I'm saying? And the child. The child, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good. Good. I am totally satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? And one day down the line, when, you know what I'm saying, my YouTube channel or my gamer channel is one of those huge gamer channel, and I got a little change coming in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy me a better microphone. I'm gonna buy a better microphone. But as of now, this is my guy. You know what I'm saying? And me and this microphone gonna rock out. We gonna rock out. But back to my crossbar. So I just realized that my camera is covering a few of them, but No Man's Sky and Destiny 2, DC Universe, DC. I think I can't. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Look at that. 3,172 hours in this game. I've been playing this game for years, bro. Years. DC Universe gave me a lot for my psychiatric well-being, because I identify as Kryptonian. Fuck you. I don't care how you feel about it. I identify as Kryptonian, and most of my characters are some kind of variant of Kryptonian. They always are. So it is what it is. We're here for it. I'm here for it. You're here for it. Fuck you if you're not. We're here for it. You know what I'm saying? And then there's Mirage, which I'm currently at 80% complete. And I gotta tell you, I am not happy about that at all. Come on, Ubisoft. This storyline has so much potential, and it's so fucking short. So short. This storyline is so fucking short, especially after coming off of Valhalla. Valhalla was, fuck, I think I spent hundreds of hours in that game, especially with all the DLCs. Excuse me. Haberdasheries. That's the bed calling. But anyway, that's after coming off Valhalla with all the DLCs, and not even counting the DLCs. The main map itself, the main map by itself, the main storyline by itself was way longer. Like, I really feel like Basim has more story to give. So I hope y'all come out and drop us some real good DLC. Because if not, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna knock off these side missions, and I'm gonna go back. Eivor is, you don't really need the stealth. Like, you can just go in there and violently hack and slash yourself pretty much through anything. But you can't do that with Basim. Basim soft, goddamn squishy. Basim can't take a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as you upgrade your skill tree, you start to get things that help you avoid the damage as much as possible. But it is what it is. So I hope Ubisoft has a lot of future plans for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Has potential, but right now I'm gonna go back to Valhalla. Sorry, not sorry, but it is what it is. We're also playing Under the Waves. Under the Waves is good for me to an extent. Me personally, don't like deep water. Don't like staring into the abyss. I don't like to look down and can't see the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6 feet tall, 251 pounds, and there's shit down there that can swallow me like a snack. French fry. You know what I'm saying? Couple num nums. I'm good on the num nums. It's a goddamn submarine with squishy gums, because it ain't got no teeth. Squishy gums. I don't know if you've ever seen a whale, but I have seen a whale, and I just don't possess the vocabulary to tell you how big that fucking thing is. I don't, really don't. So we're out here in Fort Solis also. Fort Solis did a lot. It did a lot. It let me go to Mars. Mars is one of those places that I would like to go to frequently whenever I can. Just drop in. Just going to have sushi on Mars. No. Fort Solis effectively ruined Mars for me. Ruined it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go no more. Don't even want to go. And then you have to work through listening to Arthur Morgan's voice in space, which is, I just can't even. They use the same voice actor for Arthur Morgan, who, if you've never played Red Dead Redemption, is from Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the main characters. Arthur Morgan is my favorite character. They use this, and then they motion cap the same guy, so his bow-legged ass walks just like Arthur in a spacesuit. So now you have to watch his bow-legged ass go tramping across, and he's not on a horse, he's in a fucking rover. It's Fort Solis is a good game. Great atmospheric game, and fucking Arthur Morgan in space. There you go. And fuck. The Grey Hill incident. So I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna commit to finishing this creepy ass game. These little grays in this game, bro. just fuck me. The Gray Hill incident, man. Those grays are creepy, bro. They come out of nowhere. Little bastards just come running at you. They don't give you enough ammo to give you this weak ass revolver that needs to be oiled. That bitch had probably been oiled since whoever had it. And it just, these little fucking grays, it takes way too many rounds to put them down. Them scrawny little bodies, that's some bullshit. Even if you shoot that fucker in that big fat head, it still takes 3. Still takes way too many rounds to put them little motherfuckers down, bro. And they come out of nowhere. Don't let them follow you into a building, into a structure, into a house. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You're gonna die. Either you're gonna die or you're gonna get abducted, and they're gonna take you up there and probe your ass. Listen, and I'm aware Paul said that they don't really do that, but I don't really trust Paul because he smokes cigarettes and wears flip-flops. So I'm a hard pass on that. But the Gray Hill incident, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to the Gray Hill incident, and we're gonna restart this game with a new series on the channel, because apparently y'all just like to fucking torture me. It's like we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And moving along with The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is a really good game. It came at a high recommendation from a very good friend of mine, who most of the time I trust his game choices. Most of the time. He probably gonna cuss me out. Anyway, he came highly recommended by a very good friend of mine, and he did not disappoint. I rather enjoy that. It is what it is. So, The Outer Worlds, definitely one of my favorites. Definitely an instant classic. And I got this Spacer's Choice Edition, which is the upgraded, remastered version for PS5 and higher console, or just higher consoles in general. And it's pretty good. It's worth it. Like, if you look at the graphics difference, if you look at the upgraded difference, looks really, really fucking good. And then they added a lot of extra guns and shit in there. So for those of you who did play the original one, you're welcome. Motherfucking Cyberpunk. So I was one of those people. When Cyberpunk was first announced, and it had Keanu Reeves in it, and it had all this really cool shit. Night City, this gigantically huge, explorable, futuristic city. I was so excited. I was one of those people. I was hyped up. Hyped up. I talked about the coming of this game to anybody who would listen. Most of my friends that we play with. I pumped this game up, only to be fucking disappointed. Listen, the original launch for this game was, for a lack of a better term, a fucking disaster. And if you were one of those people like me who are here for this game on its original release, I even bought the disc copy, 2-disc, the disc copy. I forked out for the disc. Didn't even get the digital copy. Have the actual physical copy. And it was trash. It was horrible. It was glitchy. It's just a crumbled up mess of fucktardery. It was bad. I was so disappointed in this game, man. This game let me down so bad. But with a re-release and with the new DLC, which they tell you, or they recommend you start a completely new game and play into it until you get to the DLC, it folds into the storyline. They have done quite well. They have done quite fucking well with Cyberpunk. This is a game that I wanted with the original release. This is a game that we wanted. They managed to do it. So, Cyberpunk 2077. We're here. We're playing it. It's going to happen on the channel. And last, but certainly not least, is the absolute fucking gore fest of Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2 is an absolute fucking gore fest. You hear me? And it's beautiful. Beautiful. A little disappointing. The main storyline is really short. I don't know if you played the original Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, which were two of my favorite games to play online. Storyline is really short. Really short. They've already tentatively announced a couple DLCs. Each of which, if you have the season pass like me, that you just get when it drops. But at this point, little disappointed in the main story, and not the main story itself, just the length or lack thereof of the main story. I beat the main story with 2 characters because I wanted to try it to see if there were adverse changes or noticeable changes in the story by playing with a different character, which there were to a certain extent, but for the most part the story's the same. So now it's more fun to play it online. So my good friend who recommended The Outer Worlds also plays it. So now when he's online, I'll play with him to, scratch the zombie bashing itch and to help him advance a little faster, because the game is fun. It's fun for the brutality, for what it is. It's Dead Island. You have the whole macro bay weapon systems, the fucking weapons you can make in this game, bro. And then you have the online play where you can play through the storyline together, which adds a measured amount of extra fun with it. Depends on who you're playing with. A lot of people can't stomach the brutality in this game, but as you can see, I have 77 hours in this game, and I still have a few of the side missions to complete on my last playthrough, and a couple of the legendary weapons to collect. But other than that, not enough story. Definitely not enough story. And this is another one of those games that has huge potential for a lot of story. So I hope they take advantage of that. But really good game. Really good, fucking brutally violent. And it's glorious. It's glorious. When it comes to zombie bashing, maiming, cutting off limbs, exploding heads, blowing off body parts, body cavities, you name it, this game has it. And ooh, it succeeds at it very well. So, that's my XMB. You know what I'm saying? That's my crossbar. That's what I'm playing. What about y'all? What are y'all playing? Drop your favorite game in here. The game you spend the most time in, your favorite pastime. Drop your game in here. Because mine right now is kind of... So my Destiny 2 time says 503 hours, but that's not accurate. The console that I had before this one was stolen, which is what I used to play Destiny on. So this is 503 hours on this PS5. Shit. No, correction. No, maybe that is right. That's probably right. But DC Universe is one of my favorites. It's been rocking with this game a long time. So it is what it is. I love it. It lets me scratch that superhero itch, you know what I'm saying? And it's not big, it's not huge on the graphics. It's not one of those games that's gonna push your system to the max, you know what I'm saying? But it for what it is, for the entity that it is, it's just fucking awesome for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people. I'm equally a DC Comics fan as a Marvel fan. I have my favorites. You know what I'm saying? I have my favorites. Kal-El is one of them. But you can see all my characters. They have their own backstory. they're all a family. It's a long story. Fuck that. We're not going through all of that. But they are who they are. You know what I'm saying? So this is Titan Azizi. That is Shanae Azizi. And that is Anais Azizi. And Anais is the grandfather. Barefoot asshole. That's Orion Azizi, the son. That's Andromeda Azizi. And Andromeda is Orin's wife. That is Orin Tyrannus Azizi. And that is Oriana Azizi. So, to shorten the backstory a little bit, Anais is the grandfather and the father of Orin. Orin is Andromeda's husband, and Titan is Orin's brother, and Oriana and Orion are Orin and Andromeda's kids. So there you go. That's what my brain did there. Actually, they're loosely based off characters from one of my novels. The Azizi name comes from one of my novels. So there you go. A little bit of background on my tunes. This was a temporary outfit. I put this outfit on because sometimes I like to hide in plain sight and partially dress like a human, but that's not what she looks like. Actually, this build looks like this. That's what this build looks like. Dark Kryptonian, blacked out. What is that? 6th dimension Kryptonian hair with the super swirl. That's what we call it. Yeah, fucking super swirl. So that's one of my loadouts, or one of my builds for this tune. This tune has 4 loadouts. So this is one of my builds. This is super build. You know what I'm saying? Super. And then this is a stealth suit built to keep me hidden, and you can guess pretty much who it was built by. There's no need to really go into that, is it? And then there's my Martian, because you can never go wrong with a fucking Martian. You know what I'm saying? Especially a green one. Those yellow ones are fucking weird. Don't trust those yellow ones. Don't trust the yellow Martians. Green ones, they're good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is DC Universe, and here I'll give you a quick look at Metropolis, which I kind of model most of my tunes. Like I said, I'm some form of Kryptonian, because I identify as Kryptonian. I say what I say. But I don't spend a lot of time on Metropolis, because it's bright, fucking weird. Anyway, but here, we'll get off the ground a little bit and kind of give you a gander at what is Metropolis. And there you go. So all of that is explorable space, and so is all of that, and all of that. And that glowing tube back there is actually the Daily Planet. Brainiac put it in a bottle. And that taller building behind it is LexCorp, because Lex Luthor is overcompensating for something. It is what it is. So anyway, more explorable stuff. There's a park down there. There's a hospital over there somewhere. That thing over there is a science spire. Anyway, welcome to Metropolis. There you go. So this was a test of my new audio systems, and I think it's doing pretty good. I'm satisfied. I think this will be a great addition to, you know what I'm saying, my little gaming channel. So let's do this. So here we are. We'll be on here. So our next live stream, I'm gonna do more. I'm trying to get more into the recording. aspect in editing, and that is a pain in the balls. It's taking me 2 days to edit a 30-minute video, and I'm only like 30 seconds in. Fuck out of here. Hard pass. But the next live stream, I think I'm gonna do the fucking Gray Hill incident. We're probably gonna do that series live as much as possible, if I'm not in here screaming and waking up the whole goddamn house. It is what it is. So, but thank you all for tuning in as we do a sound check on my new audio, which sounds good. Sounds like my audio is working. So, welcome to the channel. I gotta do some updating on the channel info, but we'll get back to it. But here we are, game streaming, because why the fuck not? So, good morning to everybody getting up, to the night shift workers. Good night.